There are many international leaders who will have been glad to see Donald Trump leave the White House. But Vladimir Putin is probably not one of them. The two men reportedly admired each other, though that's done little to improve relations between their countries.
The Trump administration has introduced 46 new sanctions against Russia, our legal entities and economic representatives. 46. This has never happened before. Despite the restrictions, Trump and I worked rather effectively on stabilizing the oil markets.
President Joe Biden, on the other hand, is no fan of Putin's. He's called Russia the biggest threat to US security, vowing that Moscow will pay a price for interfering in US elections and the suspected recent hack on US government agencies.
This attack constitutes a grave risk to our national security. It was carefully planned and carefully orchestrated. It was carried out by using sophisticated cyber tools. The attackers succeeded in catching the federal government off guard and unprepared.
Russian analysts are now trying to predict what that price will be.
I believe that Biden will leverage the idea of peaceful limitation, peaceful pressure, by means of economic sanctions, financial influence and pressure on the ruble, as well as pressure on international banks. Biden has plenty of such resources at his service, not less than he has military means.
The Kremlin also has disdain for Biden, dating back to his vice presidency when he pushed for sanctions against Russia in response to the annexation of Ukraine. But there are areas of mutual agreement. The START arms control treaty is top of the agenda. It expires on February 5th, and without it, nuclear proliferation is possible. Months of talks between the Kremlin and Trump's administration on extending the treaty failed. Moscow is now hoping for a quick deal with the new president.
I think that Biden's administration will submit to Congress a proposal to extend the New START treaty. From our side, despite short notice, we are ready, if needed, to complete the same ratification process.
Biden's team will demonstrate early on how it intends to work with Russia and whether it can find a way to work with Russia at all. Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera.